Coast Podcast. It's Tez and Deshaun again. This is another wrestling episode. Again, guys, anytime we do these episodes, it's me trying to convince Cortez to come back and watch wrestling. The guy ain't watched it in I don't know how long. I think the last time he watched it, Lance Storm had the title. So you can kind of guess how long ago that was.
Wait. Wait. It's been after that. Lance Storm I haven't heard of since 99.
99, bro.
Last time I heard Lance Storm.
All right.
But like I said,
just so you know, bro, Lance Storm made it past the millennium, bro. But we're gonna get to that later, bro. Your wrestling timeline's a little off, man. But
Braun Strowman is my guy.
Okay.
I was a fan of John Cena when he first came out before. I mean, he was cool after that.
The Dr. Thugonomics. That's the Cena.
That was my guy.
Word life.
This is basic. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
All right, so this episode we're talking about Monday Night Raw. All right, we're looking at this past episode after Clash of Champions. You ready, bro?
I'm ready.
All right, so they open the show up. It's Randy Orton. I love his promo. This one got a little theatrical for me, but it was good nonetheless, right? It got a little theatrical, a little fake. I guess I hate throwing that word in with wrestling when it comes to wrestling, but it was just like it didn't feel good after a while. Like it was all right. It was cool. I love Randy Orton's promos. He's great on the mic, especially when he's a heel. But this one, it got a little too theatrical, and I think it was because he was recapping stuff that if you're following the program, you should have already saw.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime you're hearing stuff that you're not hearing anything new, I think you kind of get that feeling.
All right.
All right. So after that, women's tag match, right? So the women's tag title has been it hadn't been dead in the water, but they haven't put a whole lot of emphasis on it, and
not since
it came out. That's when they got it. Like. Not since the belt came out, really. Alexa Bliss and I think Sasha and Bailey might have been the initial champs, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, so they got this tag match, and of course, Lana took the pin, and she had the table spot. She went through the table, by the way. And
so it was a tables match?
No. She went through a table though. All right, so think about this. We all know Lana is in she's in Vince's doghouse for the better part. Her husband Rusev, of course, he's Miro on AEW now, so they're a little pissed off about that. She's definitely let some things fly in the past where she's like she's kind of like said some things like public on her own personal channels and social media that didn't really fly with the WWE, and she had the they weren't a big fan of her she did something like she did a like what do you call it, like not a promo, she did advertisement, whatever the fuck you want to call it. She did one of those with Bang energy drink, and they were not a big fan of that. I don't know if maybe she didn't clear it with them, what the issue was, but WWE is not Lana's biggest fan right now. And you can
why would you have to clear it if it's your money?
Same time,
they're using the name that she's using.
Technically, she's using a name that, if her contract is anything like 99% of WWE superstars, they own the name and the rights to the name. So that's why I said my thing is maybe she didn't clear it with them. I mean, but that's a whole other debate.
That pushes me further down.
She's in the doghouse with him, so she ate the pin for the match, and she got her ass put through a table.
I don't accept it.
But so that's where we at with that one. And the only thing I got from this women's tag match, Asuka and Zelina Vega, they still beefing, so their match is coming up. And Jackson and Shayna Baszler, I don't know if anybody's really looking to take those belts off them anytime soon. Which I'm cool with that. Like I said, it keeps them on TV, keeps them in the title picture. I like it. And I know you like it.
My baby mama's still a champion. I like it. That makes me happy.
Right, right.
But I ain't watching it.
All right. So, other things I want to touch on for that: Dominic Mysterio and Humberto Carrillo versus Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy. So, Seth Rollins has been running this whole Monday Night Messiah gimmick for a while now, and it's cool. Like I still like it. I still like it. It's working. Um, But the thing is, he's been going against Dominic Mysterio for like the past 5 months now, bro. Dominic's got to be like 0-16 versus Seth Rollins right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not gonna beat him, and I get it. Seth's a former world champion, intercontinental champion, tag team. He's won all the shit, right? NXT all the way down. He's won all of it. I get it. Mysterio's not gonna beat him when he's only been wrestling for about 2 months, maybe 2 months at this point. Cool.
Right.
Why y'all keep throwing him out there then? Like I get, the whole issue with Seth and Rey Mysterio, but now it's been Dominic and like I said, bro, he's got to be like 0-16, bro. He loses every week to Seth Rollins. He's got. I don't know what else to like really make of it, bro. Like it's not doing him any favors at this point to keep losing to Seth Rollins. One person that is helping though, Buddy Murphy. He's finally starting to stand up to Seth Rollins, and that angle, that Monday Night Messiah and him and Buddy Murphy being a disciple and follower of Seth Rollins, that's just coming to an end real soon.
All right.
Real soon. And that's good. Like I said, Seth Rollins probably going to be off TV for a while once Becky Lynch has the baby. So Murphy's going to need something to do. So they got to build him up and they got to do it quick.
Right.
Okay.
Because
so
she should be dropping this year, early next year.
I say maybe. Probably like late this year, maybe January, February
How
next
long she
year.
been gone?
I don't know, bro. Now that you mentioned it, feels like forever.
That might have been back in February, March.
It was probably, I think it was like right after WrestleMania.
But that was probably March.
April, March, yeah. So, May, June, July. Yeah, so January, February, somewhere in there. We'll look up the details and the specifics later.
Buddha.
All right, so after that, they did the Kevin Owens show. And you remember I told you when they did SmackDown, Kevin Owens had Alexa Bliss on there. She spoke to the relationship with her and the Fiend and where they're going and how that's working now. And, after he got attacked by the Fiend on Friday on SmackDown, this was his chance to, like, call him out. So he ends up talking to Bray Wyatt, the Firefly Funhouse, and, they go back and forth. Bray Wyatt is like, you're my friend, right? Like, he's my friend. I'm trying to warn you about the Fiend. This is not the guy you want to fight. Kevin Owens saying, I'm not going to wait until Friday to fight him. And after he didn't hear what he liked from Bray Wyatt, he marches up the ramp, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gets halfway up the ramp, and then bam, Black Mask, Aleister Black.
My boy.
Right.
See, I told you, that my boy. Shout out to Aleister Black. You come kick it at the barbecue in time, brother. Hit me line.
So this told me two things. Number one, which I hope Aleister Black and Kevin Owens are going to get some kind of match, maybe a Hell in a Cell, probably before Kevin Owens gets drafted over to SmackDown, where he wraps up with the Fiend and starts that match and that angle.
They need to give my boy more matches. I approve that message.
All right, so next up, they did a segment with Braun Strowman at some point in the show, and he's back talking to this guy, Adam Pearce, who's just kind of like he's like the face of the general. He's like the general. Technically, he's the general manager. They kind of use him in that capacity. So this guy.
Now you talk.
All right, so Strowman's back there talking to him, and Strowman's like, bro, somebody's got to get these hands tonight. Somebody.
Back to the hands.
Yeah. So he says that, walks off. Here comes Keith Lee, and he's like, sign me up. All right. So
okay.
I'm excited for I want to see that match. I want to see Strowman and Keith Lee, two big-ass men, fight. I want to see that.
Did they fight or did they stand it up?
So they set it up, and before we get into what happened, I'm going to just I'm going to put this out there again. Still not a fan of Keith Lee and his new attire or the theme music. I understand about the theme music. The guys that made it for him are no longer with WWE, and that's a whole other issue to even use it. So I get why they changed it. I still don't like it. I still don't like
something.
it. I get it. Like I said, the guys that made it for him, they're no longer with the company, and he can't use it anymore for legal reasons. I get it. Cool. I still don't like what they gave him. And again,
bro,
they got him. He comes out now. He's got on like a wrestling singlet. It's like, look, bro.
Keith Lee,
pretty much, bro. Keith Lee was doing it for the big man. That's all I'm saying. He was doing it for the big man, bro. Like, bro, he don't need no shirt, bro. He was good. But they ain't got no love for the big players, man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
So you had me interested back to back. Alice Black. Then you said Braun Strowman, the Keith Lee. I was there. And then the onesie. You put my dog on the okay. Nah, I just took 400 steps backwards.
All right, so him and Strowman come out. They have that match, and of course, they don't want to give this away on free TV. Essentially, they don't want to give it away. So the match ends in a count out. So they go about 3 minutes. They're bumping into each other, trying to knock the other one off his feet. You get a couple. Strowman gets the drop kick. Keith Lee gets a couple hits on the outside, and then Strowman puts him through the barricade, and so on and so on. Give me the fucking match. Stop playing with me. Plain and simple.
I want to see.
Right. I don't want to. Don't tease me with this match until y'all getting ready to do it. Like I don't. That's all I'm gonna say.
Once that match happens, send it to me.
All right. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with that one, bro. Like if y'all gonna do it, y'all gonna throw them out there. Let them do it. All right. So moving on. After that whole thing, which I felt let down because I thought I was going to finally get a match. But anyway, Murphy and Rollins come back. Murphy's trying to get Seth Rollins to apologize to Aaliyah, the daughter of Rey Mysterio, after he leaked a couple texts. And Rollins wasn't having it. Murphy starts beating the shit out of him finally. So like I said, we knew that was coming. We knew he was going to break off himself eventually. They've been kind of teasing dissension for a couple of weeks now. So it was good. Like I said, the only thing about this one, Seth Rollins kind of turned it around on him and started whooping up on him. And Aaliyah came out and begged them to stop before Dominic and Rey Mysterio came out and got into the fight.
I finally saw her.
Yeah.
Keep going.
That's all you go.
Keep going.
Go ahead. What you got to say, man?
First of all, how old is she? I need to know her age. Is she in the 20s? Or is she like in the teens?
She's 19 or 20, according to the show. I haven't really.
Keep going. My comment is no longer available. Keep going.
Unsend this message. Unsend this message.
Unsent.
All right, so they get to the women's tag division. Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, they holding the belts and they looking good right now. So they go against the Riott Squad. This match was supposed to happen at Clash of Champions, which even before Clash of Champions, we knew the Riott Squad, Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan, they weren't gonna win. We knew it. They knew it. Yeah. So they come out, get their ass whooped, and the end of the match is this. Shayna Baszler's got Ruby Riott in the Karabuta clutch, which is really a rear naked choke. Mm-hmm. And Nia Jax is holding Liv Morgan and making her watch. I love the ending. It's great for them as a team. So she's told them, and Ruby Riott taps out. So that's the end of the match.
My baby mama.
And then
I love you, Nia. Call me tonight.
Last match, it wasn't the last match, but this is the match that should have been the last. So you remember I told you about Retribution, T-Bar, Mace, and all that, right?
T-Bar, Mace.
Okay, so don't know if you remember, there was a hacker angle on SmackDown a few weeks. I guess it's been a few months now. So they
I
had an
think you
angle.
told me about that.
Yeah, it was a hacker. He kind of revealed the truth about a couple of things. Most notably, he was the one that kind of let what's the girl, Mandy Rose, know that what's the other girl? Mandy Rose and I hate that I'm missing, I can't remember what her partner's name is. I got the girl's face in my head. Damn.
Were they in that group Iconics?
No, not the
Oh, I
Iconics.
don't know who they are. I just threw out a name that I heard.
What is the girl name, man? I like her. I do. Sonya Deville. There we go. Sonya Deville. That's the one.
What
So
name of that
man,
group?
they didn't have a name really.
Oh, okay.
So the hacker angle, he's the one that let Mandy Rose know that Sonya Deville set up the whole angle for her to get attacked or whatever the case was. It's been a couple months now. But then they dropped the hacker angle. We never saw it again after that. And then it comes up again. So there's a match. It's Ali versus MVP, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going. MVP's got the upper hand. Ali finally gets the upper hand. Then Retribution comes out. Here comes Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley. They surround the ring. And then you think Ali is going to fight with them because Retribution has the ring surrounded. He rolls out and it's like, get him. Retribution beats the dog shit out of the Hurt Business. And
so Ali is the leader.
Yeah. Like I said, I love it. I love the fact that they didn't just drop the hacker angle. The hacker angle. I love the fact that they didn't drop it. And like I said, it gives
He was the hacker?
Yeah, he was the hacker, which we everybody kind of speculated, but when they didn't confirm it and months and weeks and months went by, everybody kind of let it go.
So who else in the group?
So you got him, you got like I said, T-Bar, Mace, you got two girls, which I know you got, I don't know who is who. So you got Shane Thorne from NXT, you got Dominic Dijakovic from NXT, you got Dio Madden, you got
So they revealed them.
They didn't reveal them yet. They just gave themselves names. They're still hiding behind masks and stuff.
So they just
but you know who is who. Yeah, they got names now. But you know who is who in NXT for the most part. But main point is Ali is the leader. And honestly, I feel like this should have ended the show, but they had another match after this. It was a 6-man tag. It was Drew McIntyre and the Street Profits against Randy Orton and Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode, which this match really only set out. The only thing this match did was let you know that McIntyre and Randy Orton are still going back and forth, and they're going to fight at the next pay-per-view. And somewhere or another, the Street Profits are going to go against Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode. So that's all we got from the last one.
Right.
So like I said, Raw, definitely the B show. That was C show at this point. And that was it, bro. Like I said, it was cool. If I had to tell you one to watch, bro, NXT, SmackDown, and parts of Raw. If I'm trying to convince you to come back tonight, NXT, SmackDown, and a couple parts of Raw. No.
There's a lot of backwards for me.
Right.
Than it was forward. I went forward.
I know.
I went backwards.
I could feel it.
And I went forward, back. It's like I was playing Mortal Kombat. Forward, back, B.
Right. All right, guys. So, like I said, help me out, guys. I'm trying to bring this guy back to wrestling. WWE is not helping at all.
I got to show me some things.
Okay. Like, they right. So,
Talk to me. DM us. Convince me.
Right.
Whoever convinced me.
Fight him.
Y'all don't know that. Don't do that. But if y'all can convince me, whoever convinced me the most, I got something for y'all. I ain't gonna say what it is now, but I got something for you.
We'll see. All right, guys. This has been Cheat Codes Podcast. It's been Tez and Deshaun. Again, all social medias. Like and comment, subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Twitch, Discord, Reddit, all of it. All right, guys. Goodbye.